think I'm trying all the tunas because today I've got Lidl. I've not had any for a couple of days. I think I'm on withdrawals from bloody tuna. This looks quite big. Half can is 72 calories. And it is in spring water. Bread rolls. So I've not spoken to camera today. My mouth's really dry. My lips are like sticking to my teeth, so I'm going to go and get a drink. But I've just come upstairs to put my phone on charge. The sun is setting. It's not that bright. Well, it doesn't want to get less bright. I don't feel too unwell today. I've managed to get 2 videos up. Well done me. The vlog I finished editing about 3 o'clock today. I think there was 15 minutes left to edit. And then I uploaded it not long after. And the other video I filmed on Friday, I think it was Friday. Because I knew I was going to put it up. It was either Thursday, Friday, it doesn't matter which day, really. I knew, when did I get it? Yeah, I filmed it Thursday. I knew I was going to put that one up. For Treat Box. I don't love the box, but I like the idea of the book that's in it. If you watch it, I think it's the final thing that I show. I have filled it out today actually. Today was the first day that I filled it out, but I hope to keep it up and do a side of the book each day, like a page every day, not a double page, and then it'll last me longer. I've not got too much done. I've had a tuna sample, I've had 2 tuna rolls. I might have a 3rd one later on instead of having something cooked. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say. I'm hoping to do around about 20-minute vlogs, 20 to 30 every day, because I have to edit them, I have to watch them back through, I have to take parts out if I need to take them out. Normally it's if like there's a big gap where I stop talking for a while, that's the typical thing I take out. I definitely need a drink. I've found some painkillers. So I've gone back on a painkiller that I used to be on, basically, because for some reason my doctor has took me off mine without telling me. But anyway, I still got a doctor, but she just doesn't want to speak to me. So who knows what's going to happen with that. I'm not changing doctors for the record. I know I had the forms, but I'm going to stay there unless it becomes difficult. So we'll see what happens over the coming weeks. I'm not going to go off and change doctors, surgery at the moment. Obviously, if things don't improve, it will be an option. And that's all I'm really going to say. I'm not going to say too much about my doctor. I still respect her. She's done a lot for me. She's helped me a lot. I remember everything she's told me, and I'm still going to do things that, you know, she was helping me do. So, yeah, you won't hear any negativity about her. Yeah, I'm not happy about what she's done or how she spoke to me or how she's made me feel. But it's not the first time that thing has happened, to be honest. And it wasn't a fallout of over medication. For those who seem to think it's about medication, the medication thing happened afterwards. And she didn't fall out with me, she just took my medication off me because she's in a mood with me for whatever reason. She said I did nothing wrong, but I don't know if you just heard that, but my dad went, I'm not watching the bloody Queen, so the Queen must be on. He reckons the Queen's saying what the government have told her to say and they wrote her speech and she has no say in it. I think that's rubbish because she's meant to be in charge, so she should be able to say whatever she wants to say, not what the government are telling her to say. I actually said that they should do a live broadcast and let Prince Philip do it and say whatever he wants, because it would be absolutely hilarious, because the things he used to come out with, I'm not saying everything he came out with was funny, but a lot of what he used to come out with was hilarious. So they should just put him in front of a camera live for 10 minutes. I think that would be absolutely amusing. And I think we need to laugh at the moment. Anyway, I'm dying for a drink. You can probably tell, my teeth are stuck to my tongue, or my tongue stuck to my teeth. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will hopefully film some more today, because I do want to film 20, well, I want the vlogs to be 20 to 30 minutes whilst they're daily. There might be days where they're longer, where I get a lot of stuff done, but I can't imagine I'm going to do much. I know my back door's wide open and has been for hours. I know I've got a wax melt burning, and that is all. My god, I didn't know the dog had gone over the bloody road. My god, I hope she hadn't done a poo. Okay. Oh, where is she gone? I hope she had a wee and a poo. I think she did something. You're funny. Oh god, I hope she didn't do a poo. There's a poo out there tomorrow. Your granddad's going to have to go and pick it up. Because I'm not going out. Oh god, you've run out of your TREATs except for them. Oh my god. Gin. I might turn to drinking at this rate. I highly recommend this. It's gorgeous. I just found this. It's for my helix piercing. It's not going to focus. Hello, I've got nothing. It's kind of like a moonstone, and I've got a plain silver stone in at the moment. But I've had this in such a long time. So I'm going to take it out. My dad's drunk again and he's snoring. He's annoying me at the moment. It's out, which is annoying. I can't work out which way to turn it. Turning it and nothing's happening. To put a ring in for ages, and I did find a ring, but I think it's too tight. I think I've tried to put it in before and not got it in. Or if I've got it in, it's been a tight, really difficult fit. And I can't even get this out. I know the one that I want to put in is really hard to get in. Or put the end back on because it's a tight fit. But I can't even get this off. I'm so low. Can't get it out. Desperate time, desperate measures. It's listening, I think. Yeah. I think it just needed the pliers to get it going. That one back in. That one in. Now I've got to try and put a ball on the back. So yeah, I want a ring in it. I actually want a ring in my helix. I think the one that I just found is the one that was too small. And I've had this in since I originally got it pierced on a bar, because you have it pierced on a bar and it's your conch piercing. But when I went to get it done, I said I want it turned into an orbital piercing. So she did it on a 1.6 instead of a 1.2, so it was a bigger hole. But I can't get this undone. It's got a big thing at the back. And I can't get it undone because I want a bar in it now. Oh yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? This one comes undone quite easily. But that I'm dying to have as a hoop and this I want back to a bar. I need to go and put this. I mean, look how tiny this is. It's actually not even discoloured. But yeah, this was actually purple and the colours come off. It's funny because I had this pierced. Well, it's still purple there and it's gone green there. I had this pierced. This is your rook. And I had that pierced straight after and I almost fainted. And if the person that I was with didn't carry on talking, I would have 100% fainted. And then when I went to get this done, I actually went to get my tongue pierced. Because I'd wanted my tongue pierced since I was 14. And I got this done 6 years ago. And I thought there's a good chance I'm not going to get my tongue pierced. Because I know that I've got a slight tongue tie. And I know they can't pierce you if you're severely tongue-tied or even slightly tongue-tied. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't, and I knew it was like 50-50, and I'd like worked myself up to it. I realised that was getting piercings every time something quite bad happened, and I've not done that since I got my conch, which is now an orbital. Because the person that did the piercings left the piercing shop. She had a baby and she was meant to go back and she never went back. And she was literally everyone's favourite. And I didn't go again because it's one of those places that, you know, people go who've got loads of tattoos and piercings. Like, I think most piercing places are like that, to be honest. And I didn't have the confidence to go, even though I actually yeah, I just didn't have the confidence to go and get what I wanted done. Because I was going to get a lot more piercings in that ear. And then there was a couple I wanted in the other ear, but I weren't going to get any of the same, if that made sense. I was going to get totally different ones. But I only wanted 2 on this side. I was going to get they're called scaffold piercing in my right ear. And then I was going to get something like, I don't know, I don't want to say in case I get them because I don't like people copying it because people always copy it. I wish I had some crisps. I'd love some crisps. I'm just making a drink. So I'm probably going to have a filter on because it's not attractive. And no one needs to see it. No one wants to see it because I definitely don't want to see it. I've not had spots this bad in the longest time. Last time I had them like this, I got treatment off my doctor. And to have one there as well. It's not good. And somehow I've got to self-manage this because speaking to any kind of doctor, unless it's an emergency, is not likely to happen anytime soon. So it is now midnight on what's going to be Tuesday, but it's still Monday to me because I've not been to bed. I'm really tired and I shouldn't be this tired. Might be because I've gone back onto a painkiller that I used to be on until I changed it onto the one that I was on that somehow has been stopped, probably because someone's in a mood with me and he's using their power not for the right thing apparently. So I've gone back onto what I was on before because I have some left, and I wasn't on them for very long because I didn't particularly, they used to make me dizzy. It's not made me dizzy. I had one earlier on and I've had another one a few hours ago now, so it shouldn't really be affecting me, but it might be making me tired, whereas the ones that I were on used to keep me up all night. But I don't think I should be this tired because I didn't get up till about 3 o'clock today, or 2 o'clock, or whatever. I don't know what time it was. I think it was 2 something because basically what happened was, I don't know what time I went to sleep last night. Let's go for 4:30 in the morning. I think it was after 3 and it was before 5. And I remember thinking it's going to start getting light in the next half an hour, so I'm going to say 4:30. and I could be wrong, it could have been earlier, but I won't say it was massively earlier. And I woke up, I kept well, I couldn't get to sleep at first because I kept needing the toilet, which I shouldn't need because I'm on medication to stop that, and it's not been working very well recently, and it was one of the things I wanted to speak to my doctor about, but there you go. And God, these spots are doing my head in. It's all I'm noticing when I'm talking, because I've not been looking at myself in the mirror. I've not looked at myself in the mirror today. I've obviously cleansed my face and put stuff on, but I didn't really look at my face, and it's really bad. So basically, kept having to go to the toilet every like 5-10 minutes, and it was driving me mad. And then I fell asleep, and I woke up about 7 something. I was up about 20 minutes, went back to bed. Woke up at 9 something, same thing again. 10 something, same thing again. Shouldn't be needing the toilet because I'm on medication to stop it, and it's driving me mad. So I got a delivery of a item that I'm not going to mention because you're going to see it tomorrow. As you're watching this today, it'll be tomorrow. And it was like 1:20. I was totally out of it. I was like, oh my god, what's that? All I heard was the dog going mental. And then I looked at my camera and I knew what it was, and I was like, oh god. Then I fell asleep and I kept waking up every few minutes, and I needed the toilet, but I wasn't desperate, and I was like, oh god, I want to go back to sleep. And I tried to go back to sleep, and I fell asleep a couple of times for about 10 minutes. And then I ended up waking up, and it was like 10 to or 10 past 2. And I was like, oh god, I'm tired, I'm really tired. And I kind of went on my back, and I'm like, I'm probably not going to get back to sleep now because I'm on my back and I don't really sleep on my back. And I kind of stayed in bed till about 3:15. And then I went in the bathroom, and I had like a wash at the sink, but mainly using cold water. I didn't want to have a shower because I'd had a shower the previous night, like Sunday night, quite late on. Like it was very late when I got in the shower. It was after midnight. And I just wanted to like wash under my arms mainly. I did wash other areas, but it was mainly using cold water because I thought I'm not really going to smell. I just didn't want to get in the shower because I was cold and I was tired. So, and then I was like, oh god, I want such and such from the shop. I'll see if my dad will go shop for me. I mean, he's going to shop every day for alcohol anyway, so, which is stressing me out because it's not an essential. He keeps getting drunk, and then he won't go to bed even though he knows he's about to fall asleep. He'll let himself fall asleep on the sofa, and he makes a load of racket because the snoring gets louder and louder and louder, and he's right above me, so all I hear is this pneumatic drill sounding vibration going on. And I'll text him, and lately he's been turning his volume off so he can't be woken up, so he's doing it on purpose. And like when I was walking in here before, he just started snoring whilst I was in the kitchen, and it wasn't very loud. And I sat down in here, and I sat down about 10 minutes, well 2 minutes actually, and it got really loud, and I'm thinking, he's obviously not watching TV, he's obviously drank a lot because I kept hearing can after can after can open. Because I said to him, you're drinking more than you ever drink at the moment, and he drinks a lot anyway, he's always in the pub. And he's like, oh, it's only while we're in lockdown. I'm like, no, because you're just going to carry this on, there's no need to get drunk every day. And he thinks I'm boring because I don't sit and get drunk every day, but I don't think getting drunk every day is being fun either. So I text him several times, I'm like, can you go to bed, can you go to bed, can you go to bed, can you go to bed? Anyway, he eventually went to bed because I don't see the point in falling asleep on the sofa when your bedroom's next door, but he does it all the time. Then he tells me he doesn't know he's going to fall to sleep. Well, the fact that you're closing your eyes and you're like laid back with your arms folded, yeah, that normally means you're going to go to sleep. And he always reckons he doesn't know he's going to go to sleep, but he does it every night. So if you're doing something every night, then the probability of you falling asleep is 100%. Anyway, I asked him to go shop. It was about 20 to 4. I was like, the shop shuts it at 4. And then he couldn't get most of what I wanted. And the main thing I wanted was some bloody fresh ginger. Even though my sore throat's just about gone, I still want to have honey, ginger and fresh lemon every day. because I used to do that even when I wasn't sick, because it's just an extra drink, because I don't drink enough. I've only had 3 glasses of Diet Coke and a cup of tea, and I've just got a drink that I've made, but I am tired. So he went to the shop, and I managed to film a video which you're going to see on Tuesday, and finish another video off. So yeah, and I've kept myself quite productive like this afternoon. I'm not telling you what, because as I've said in many videos, I don't put my whole life on here. Contrary to popular belief, there's things that go on in my life that you'll have no clue ever what's going on. I don't even put it on Instagram, because I do put a bit more on Instagram about my life, but actually I don't even put that on Instagram. So yeah, there are things that go on in my life that you don't know about. You all, do you know, this is what gets me about a lot of you. You all presume what I put on here is my entire life. Does it look like it's a complete life I put on here? Like, I might put a half an hour video up. That's half an hour of my day. There's 24 hours in a day. When I'm doing weekly vlogs, I'll put an hour and a half up. That's of a whole week. And yes, sometimes when I film, I go, oh, I did this, I did this, I did this. But that doesn't tell you what I actually did the whole of my week. So, in regards to me or anyone else on the internet, you only know what that person chooses to put up on here. I could choose to talk about nothing, really. I could just talk about what I've eaten for a week. Does that mean all I did that week was eat? No, of course it doesn't mean that all I did that week was eat. I don't understand why people think my entire life is on the internet. There's so much about my life. I'm not saying it's a massively busy life or there's a lot more in it, because my anxiety stops me from doing a lot of things, but there's things that I did this afternoon and spent hours on that you don't know about and you don't have a clue about and you couldn't even guess about. So yeah, so I did some stuff regarding that. I started this today. Oh god, it's Your Time to Bloom. I did the first one. If you want to know what my affirmation of the day is, because it's got in on the page that I did, a thought for today, things I'm grateful for today. Oh, I've only put 2. I'll read that in a minute what I put. I might try and put a third one, because there's 4 lines, and then positive affirmation today and 1 goal for today. So my 1 goal for today was to get 2 videos up on the channel, which I did. Positive affirmations, so I basically googled positive affirmations because I don't want to make my own up, not at this stage anyway, and I just put I am doing my best, because I am doing my best. I'm doing my best to get through each day. I'm doing my best not to have a complete meltdown and buddy come on here and buddy shout out a lot of people and tell what a lot of people have done, because sometimes I want to do that. Sometimes I want to come in here and say such and such did this and tell people what people have done, and I have to stop myself. I sometimes think, what would my doctor do? Because my doctor's been my saving grace in a way. She's helped me through my darkest times. She's helped me deal with a lot of things that people have done to me, like the online bullying. She helped me. She could see what was going to happen. She could see one particular person. My doctor could see what she was doing when we were what she was calling friends. We were never friends. And the second I start to back off, she makes up loads of lies. I mean, and then she pretends she's nice. Some people, eh? But my doctor knew what was going on, and she warned me. She warned me about a few people, actually. She warned me about someone else that I haven't actually talked about, but I'm going to bring up what they've done, because they did something. I'm not going to bring it up today, but they did something that I would call stalking. Scary, and has made me very afraid and concerned of what they did. And I'd have been avoiding this person because my doctor was suspicious of this person, and I got a little bit suspicious when they suddenly always messaged me when they knew I was stressed out. Things I'm grateful for today, so I just put not feeling too unwell and it's not raining. I'm going to put 2 more, and then I put a thought for today. and I'm not going to read it, but if you like 80s films, especially 80s comedies, there's a film called Ruthless People, and it's got Bette Midler and Danny DeVito in. There's other people in it, but those are the two big names in it. And that film has been on my mind a lot of the week, especially today. It popped into my mind the other day, and if you've watched the film, you'll know basically what the film's about, but it's what's popped in my head is about Bette Midler's character and what she did when she was, I don't want to say incapacitated, she was basically kidnapped and held up for ransom. And during the time that she was held in ransom, she basically did certain things while she was like imprisoned. And it just made me think about the situation that we're in now with what's going on and how we're in lockdown and we're being encouraged to stay inside. And even though, yeah, we're not being held against our will, it just reminded me that if you set your mind to something and you really want to do something, you can do it. So obviously we're restricted to how much we can do being inside, but you can easily start something or even finish something whilst we're in lockdown, because obviously, and people, I don't know what planet some people are living on, but there's a lot of people seem to think that when the 3 weeks is up, everything's going to go back to normal and we're going to be allowed outside. Absolutely, that is not going to happen. I'll guarantee it's going to carry on and double, at least double. I can imagine that they're going to say 4 weeks, because it wasn't going to be just for 3 weeks. Those who are going, oh, we're about to start our final week, the final week's going to be here soon. What? It's these people that are, like, it's probably the people that are still going out and bloody ignoring the law and breaking the rules. They just seem to think we're going to be allowed to go back to normal in a week or whatever time it is now. If you actually think that and you're watching this, please don't watch my videos anymore, because you're not right in the head if you really think that that's it. It's not it. It really isn't it. And you're going to have to learn to be okay with it. So the thing about Ruthless People, and she accomplished something, is you have time to actually accomplish something. Where it's, you could start writing a book, you could think about the characters, what storyline you want to do, you could research it. Like, the internet is literally the place you're going to get all the answers. So you could write a book, you could write a premise of a book, you could work on your characters, what your characters are, who you want them to be, how you want the book to start, how you want it to finish. I mean, sometimes the ending is probably the best thing to start with. You could do that. You could completely gut your house. You can, like, pick a room and spend 3 days clearing it out, going through all the crap, deciding what you want to keep, taking things out of it, cleaning everything, setting it up differently, turning it round. You can do whatever you want. Then you can go in the next room and spend 3 days, because don't say you're going to do it all in one day, because that's unrealistic. And, you know, if you're not well like me, if I wanted to change this room, it would probably take me about a month. But it just reminded me, the film, that you can change whatever you want, and you've got no real excuses now, because at the moment we've not really got anything to do. And do you really want to say I spent the whole of isolation on my phone or watching TV? Because you can watch TV and go on your phone anytime, and you're going to get bored with watching TV or films and being on your phone for 3 weeks, probably 8 weeks, whatever length of time it's going to be. You need to just think, is there something I want to do? If you can't think of something, maybe go online, see what other people are doing, get hints or ideas. Is there something you've always wanted to do? Is there something you want to try? Do you want a new hobby? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to tone up? Because you could be working out every day. You could do several workouts. There's internet workouts and stuff on YouTube. You can Google things. So you can get your fitness up. You can Google home remedies. You can learn about home remedies. If you get sick, if you get ailments, what can you use? What can you use from around the house? You can make your own cleaning products. You can do all sorts of things in this time. And I'm not saying I'm going to go out and do a million things, because I'm sick all the time and who knows what I'm going to get done. But in a way, that film inspired me, and I'm trying to find it because I know I've got the DVD, but knowing my luck, I might have thrown it out or something because I can't find it in my usual people places.